Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Biology Online. This is your favorite teacher, Ms. Vukovic, for biology with Mr. Sindelar and myself. All right, so this week we are talking about ecology still, and we are talking about relationships between different animals, different organisms. For this week, we are specifically going to focus on talking about predators and prey. So get excited. Before we move on, I just wanted to review some things from last week. And that's mainly our symbiotic relationships, which are relationships between two different organisms. And so when two different organisms have a relationship, it could be one where it's mutual and both organisms benefit. It could be one like commensalism, where only one organism benefits and the other just experiences no harm. Or it could be one like parasitism, where one of the organisms benefits greatly, but the other experiences harm and normally ends up dying. From last week, you all did a great job on your Google form, which had you reviewing these different types of relationships. For this week, we're looking at two different organisms again, but we're going to try to identify this relationship between a predator and prey. So by the end of this, I want you guys to be able to explain a predator and prey relationship and also give one example of those relationships. One of the main points that we want to take away from this week is that predators and prey evolve together. Remember when we talked about evolution, that is something that happens over a long period of time. Not just days, but millions of years. Prey animals develop adaptations, so specific coloring or skills that are going to help them to avoid being eaten. Predators, on the other hand, are also going to evolve, and they're going to develop different strategies to make them better at catching their prey. So predators and prey have existed forever, and they keep evolving as time goes on. When I talk about predators and prey, we need to be able to identify what type of organisms are predators and what type of organisms are prey. Predators are animals that eat another animal or plant. So plants are alive, that's why predators can also eat plants. Common examples of predators are ones that are bigger than their prey or stronger. So a bobcat, an owl, or a wolf. Those are all very dominant predators that are easy at catching their prey or good at catching their prey. Predators end up eating. Unfortunately, what they eat are their prey. And prey are animals or plants that get eaten. A lot of times prey are going to be weaker or less adapted than their predators. So they're easier to catch, easier to eat. Examples of prey are deer, mice, even moose. Meese? If Mr. Sindelar were here, I would ask him. Anyways, when we talk about prey are getting eaten by their predators. So here are some examples of predator and prey. In each picture, you'll notice that the predator is eating. The prey is the animal that's getting eaten. So some characteristics for our predators might be that they're bigger or they're faster than the prey. And that's what allows them to eat the other organism. And that's what makes them effective predators or really good predators. So one of the things I want you guys to be able to do is identify what animals are predators and what animals are prey. And we'll have a chance to practice that, or you'll have a chance to show your skills with that on the Google form. Okay, so that was our first main topic, just identifying what predator and prey are. Our second main skill that we want to be able to do, and it's a little more advanced, is we want to be able to understand this cycle of population when we talk about predator and prey. And when we say population, I mean the number or amount of animals that make up that population. So because predator and prey evolve over time, we know that there's a relationship between their population sizes. When a prey population increases, then the predator population will increase. So if you look at the chart to the right, this is over time how many predator or prey exist. And as prey go up, which is the red one, the predators also go up, which is the blue. On the opposite end, if a prey population decreases, then a predator population decreases. So as there's a dip in the red one, shortly after there's a dip in the blue. Although this predator-prey cycle and relationship sounds complex, I chose to use a real-life example that might help explain this a little more for you. So, here we go. On March 14th, I found out I'm going to have to be home for a long period of time. So, Ms. Vukovic, myself, I bought all of the snacks that you could possibly imagine. And because I had so many snacks in my house, I was able to eat snacks 5 times a day. Fast forward to last week, March 24th, I already ate all the snacks that I bought 10 days ago. All my snacks were gone, and so I wasn't able to eat snacks 5 times a day. And I was very sad and probably a little grumpy. If you think of this relationship of having snacks in your house and being able to eat a lot as a predator and prey relationship, you'll understand that cycle. So I put in purple that all of the snacks represent the number of prey available. Eating 5 times a day represents the number of predators that can eat. On March 14th, there were lots of snacks, and so I was also able to eat a lot. But then on March 24th, I ate all of the snacks. No more snacks. And I wasn't able to eat as often. This cycle is representative of all predators and prey. They increase and then they decrease together. And eventually they'll reestablish their populations. And so you're going to have prey increasing. That would be like if I went out and bought more snacks. And predators will also increase. So if I buy more snacks, I'll also be able to eat more. So this cycle constantly goes up and down based on the population sizes. So for this week, we want you to practice 2 things. We want you to practice identifying what type of animals would be predators and what type of animals would be prey. That's the first level of this week's concept. If that's easy or you feel confident in trying something a little more tricky, we want you to try to understand the predator-prey relationship and their population sizes. So what you're going to do is log on to Google Classroom and you'll find a link that will help you understand the predator-prey timeline. There are no instructions printed out, but if you follow the prompts on the website and play around, you'll be able to figure out that predator-prey relationship. The website looks like this, where it says Get Started, and there are many different tabs. So for each section, you will start here, then you can move on to make decisions, see what happens, and think about it. So each of those pictures are clickable. In addition, you'll find that many of the things and pictures here are also clickable. So if you want to better understand the predator-prey relationship, please feel free to log on to that website. All right, so that's all for this week. Again, make sure that you practice identifying predator and prey. And then if you can, make sure that you log on to Google Classroom, try this link, try this website, and then fill out your Google form. We look forward to hearing from you guys. We miss you. It sounded like most of you are doing okay, just kind of bored, which we understand. All right, email Mr. Sindelar or myself if you have any questions, and good luck with your predator and prey.